What is up, flock? Feenix here, and welcome back to the Farming Sim 17 FS91 video, and it's happening. If you guys, I just posted a video where I was like, hey, we're not going to do another pack for a while. I want to do it in this, again, but not anytime soon. Well, we're doing another one. It's happening. Covington County 2 Electric Boogaloo is happening. That was the initial title for this whole project. And then it went to Old Bay County, and now we have settled on McCormick County. Yeah, McCormick County, aka Covington 2, is happening, aka Covington County bigger and bolder. It's gonna be big. I hate to see what this file size is gonna look like by the time we're done. It's gonna be absolutely huge. I think Covington County ended up being like 20 gigs. This is gonna blow it out of the water. Just to put it in perspective, alone right now as it stands, I think my department is over twice as big as Dugging Hills. So yeah, not only is my department bigger. There's people in here that are making multiple departments. There's also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 newcomers. So yeah. So just like a quick rundown of what's going on so far. What I can share. We are doing McCormick County. If the Old Bay didn't give it away, it's going to be a Maryland-based pack. So it's going to be a Maryland-based. I don't know what we settled on. I think the last I heard was Central Maryland, but then I'm doing a beach-themed pack. So I don't know, but it's essentially a Maryland pack. So everybody from the last pack, with the exception of Cody has gotten a new job, and he's like super busy. And I think he was having computer problems. He said he did mention that if he did get a new computer in time to join in, that he would join in. But as of right now, he is not on the list. So let's run down this list of who's returning. We have Henry, who did Kurtzville in Covington County. He's coming back. Peyton, who did Flat Willow. He did the EMS units. He did the county units and the airport pack. He was only supposed to be doing 2 so far. He's up to 5. So I guess by the time he's done, it's gonna be like 7. 7 different departments by the time he's done. I don't know. But he's listed as 5. There's me, the guy who did Duggin Hills. You have Lurch, the guy who did Anthem. You have Billy, he did Bronxville. He's going to be doing 2 departments this time around. Crazy. Ethan, I can't, for the God known reason, I cannot. Was it Lawrence? Or am I thinking something different? Anyway, I'm probably way off on that. Hold on. Let's just go through here. We'll look right here. City of Lexington. I was close. I said Lawrence. I knew it started with an L. He's going to be back for another department. Sager, who did Stonebridge, is going to be back doing 2 different departments. And I think that's everybody who is returning. Now let's run down this list of people who are joining this time around. We have Micah. I'm not quite sure what he's done, but he's going to be joining. R&R Merle. He has, I think that's how you pronounce Merle. If you guys are in the Thin Line Outfitting Discord, or even the Outcast Posse or the Flock Discord, you guys know he shares quite often the stuff he's working on, so he's going to be a part of it. Deputy 161, again, he has shared in both Discords oftenly, not as often as R&R, but he has shown his work, and he has released a couple mods over in Thin Line Outfitting. He's joining. Keegan, I think he's posted some things. I don't remember top of my head. Andrew P, who ran the last roleplay group I was in for Farming Simulator. And last but not least, I put him last for a specific reason, and that is the original, the GOAT, Mr. Jesse Romney, is joining in on this pack. So, yeah, a lot of cool stuff coming down the pipeline. So if you count for for Covington County, you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You had 8 guys doing it. This time around, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people. So possibly 14 if Cody gets his stuff. So this thing's going to be huge. But anyway, let's go. And then you guys want to see fire trucks. You don't want to hear me talk this. So let's go down to what I am working on, my department and specifically. So I want to do a beach theme, like a big city, kind of like loosely off of Rehoboth Beach fire department. And I also wanted to step out of my comfort zone and do see all 3 graves. I always do piers. Last time in Covington County, we dipped our toe into Sutphen and even in American La France. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go out of my I'm gonna do all sea graves because there's a lot of good sea grave mods that come out recently, and I want to do all of them, literally, because that's my pack is just. So anyway, my station number is 41. I was originally going to go with 44, but I think Jesse beat me to it, that SOB. But anyway, so this is the first one I did. Now I'm going to go back and change. I've changed up a little bit. So actually 412 is, yeah, so this is how it's going to look. As you can see, there's no dash there. I remembered after I started doing the dash that Maryland does just all together. So instead of 41.2, it's just 412. You know. Anyway, so this is essentially what it's going to look like. The same bed's going to stay. I'm just going to do 411 instead of 41-1. So I don't have it in front of me right now, but I have a plan on. It's going to be 2 stations. So there's other guys that are doing 2 departments, 2 separate departments. I'm going to do 1 department, 2 stations, if that makes any sense. So each station is going to have a roster or I don't know, apparatus assigned to it. There you go. So 41-1 will be the downtown station it's going to be the rescue engine. And then 41-2 is going to be downtown station. This is going to be the engine. I don't know what to call it. So that's those. Next up, we have 41-5. So yeah, as you guys can see, there's going to be 5 active engines with a reserve and a retired engine mixed in. So it's going to be big. So this here. Oh wait, so this is Sager's Seagrave, and that's what all these style cabs are. That's all the same cab. I've just tweaked them a little bit differently. And the bed is from Cody's Junction pack. And then this bed here is from the District of Columbia fire truck, the Seagrave that Peyton put out. Next up, we have the Anthem Engine 3. This is probably my favorite so far. I really love how this turned out. I put new rims on it. I painted it up. This thing is chef's kiss. So not only is it my favorite because of the way it looks, it's actually got a storyline. I have a whole storyline also planned out with this department on like what it is. So if you see in this window, we have another patch on the window, and that's because this is going to be from a retired station that's still. This truck was from a previous fire company that was bought out by Glen Beach after unfortunate events. So it's from that fire company and still active in the Glen Beach Fire Department. By the way, my I forgot to mention the name of my department is Glen Beach Fire Department, Station 41. So there's the patch. I really love how that come out. So this is just Lurch's Seagrave with I think this is the bed off of Henry's Enforcer from Kurtzville. I think that's what that is. But yeah, that is definitely my favorite look so far. Next up, we have Squad 41, which this is completely inspired by an image that I found while searching for different looks of Seagraves on Google. They had the rescue bed that was taller than the flat top cab. So, and it had the light on top, the light box. So I put the light box. I think that's pretty slick. These are my two favorite looks so far. But yeah, this again, light box. I think it was Cedar Creek. It was a random pack that was released in Thin Line Outfitting Group. This bed is from Lurch's 74-4, the Enforcer rescue engine that he had. So where it was chrome at top, I made it black, and this was all chrome, and I just painted it with the chevron. So there you go. That's what the back of them looked like. I didn't show the back for a reason. There's some stuff going on there, but anyway, so these two are my favorites so far. Next up, we do have the reserve engine, which is going to be an 89 Seagrave. I did some work with this. I duplicate these lights and moved them up. I think that's a slick look over those circles. Actually, the turn signals were up top, so I moved turn signals down. They had like them oval emergency lights there. Did away with that. It had a light here. I put the Q there. I think that looks freaking awesome. So this is going to be the reserve engine, and this is pretty slick looking too, if I do say so myself. I don't know. I didn't want to go with the blue look. I was actually leaning more to a purple over white, and then I asked the guys, and they're like, the blue and black. And I'm glad I picked it because it's so good. I just didn't want to do blue again because I did blue for Duggan Hills, but yeah. So there you go. Those are the most done out of the pack. They're not completely done. There's still some work to do to them, and they all need lighting. I haven't done any lighting so far, but yeah. So far, really digging the way it looks. Actually, I might do what I did there and put these over top of the turn signal. See how that looks. I don't know. Let me know. Anyway, the other two engines are over here. We have engine 414 and then engine 413. The 414 is going to have the same bed as 515. And then this is going to be the bed on... I'm not sold on it yet. I'm thinking this might be the bed for 413. I'm still playing around with it, but these two will have the... Oh, why is it not showing up? Oh, it's there. You just can barely see it. Oh, I forgot to turn it chrome. That's why. Okay. So, yeah. They're going to have the vents on that. I've tried to change them up a little bit each time. So, like, these two will have the Maryland flag in the back window. Same with the Squad. These two won't. These two have these vents here. Painted black, but also, shiny. Because that's how the truck I saw was. So instead of having those vents on the side, up here, they'll have the little vents off over on the side. Just trying to switch them up. I want each bed or each combination to be a little bit different, and try to vary it up as much. So anyway, we showed you what I've done most. Let's get to the stuff that is just Frankenstein together. It's not been, like completely retextured and all that jazz. Let's start over here. We have the ambulances. This I thought I had a Dodge Ram like this somewhere, but I could not find it to save my life. So I had to import this over completely from a 3D model. And I love how it turns out. That looks so good. So the key of the department is going to be Seagraves for all the big trucks. The pickup style trucks are going to all be Rams, Dodge and Rams. So there you go. We have two of those. They have different rims on it just to kind of, make them a little bit different. And then this is from Lurch, I believe. All I did was switch the badges on it. He had 3,500 badges on it. I wanted 5,500 badges. Oh, I switched the wheels as well. So we'll have 2 older style. I need to figure out when they stop doing the cross here in favor of that. If you guys know, oh, I guess when it went from Dodge to Ram, right? We'll see. So I'm thinking about also doing 2 of those. I'm not 100% certain on that yet. We'll see how it goes. And then I haven't done anything to this. This is just Jesse's Polaris. I want to have one of these since it is a beach theme. I want to have one that goes out on the beach and stuff. So we'll have that painted up next time. Hopefully. My goal is to finish Frankenstein and texturing everything so that way I can procrastinate for 8 months about doing lights. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to try to get everything by the end of this month, Frankenstein or in game, because I do have some stuff to pull up from 3D models into the game. But anyway, so it's going to be 3 ambulances, maybe 4 with a ATV. We're going to have 2 towers. This one's going to be Truck 41. This is going to be Tower 41. This is, I think it's the Miranda Hills ladder, and I just slapped the flat top on there instead of the raised roof. All I did was paint that one, the Delchester red and white. So now I got to paint it black and blue. But yeah, I like the way that looks. I was going to use it, I think it's Waltham, but wasn't a huge fan of that cab. So we're going with this one instead, and I think it looks great. And then this is going to be wow, don't pay attention to that bumper. I know it's way too high. I overestimate it trying to hide some stuff, hoping that I wouldn't have to take it in the blender, but I'm going to have to take it in blender. So yeah, so this is the same J-cab from John, where I took that middle part out and then put this grill in, and I'm going to turn it into a tower using the Anthem tower or Truck 73 bed, and I think it's going to look freaking sweet. Just got to get that bumper right. I know it's way too high. I was basing it off of another truck, which the bumper came right down below the grill, but the grill I think was longer or something. I don't know. But yeah, I think it's going to look sick when it's done. So that will be our 2 ladders. This stuff here, well, the tanker is not going to happen. I decided to use another tanker. I was just going to put this out, and this is technically a Pierce. Put it out just as Cody put it, except I put a drop tank on each side. But I decided to go a different route because I saw a picture of a Seagrave tanker that I really, really like. So I'm going to try to recreate it. And it's a little unique. So I hope it turns out well and that people like it. We're also going to have a rescue, which is going to be a combination of Henry's Kurtzville with his Paxton rescue or Seagrave cab. I just like this bed a lot more for the overall look. So yeah, this is going to be a fun project once I get it done. This, I don't know what happened to. The wheels are there in GE. I don't know why the tires disappear. But this, I was thinking about making a utility. I also have the idea of making it a brush truck. We'll see how it goes. If I can't get the tires to show up, screw it. And then last but not least, this funky little thing here. This is going to be my hazmat truck. It looks so dumb, but I like it. Hazmat here is handled by Denrek, and they have beds that kind of look like this, that they have Rosenbauer rescue cabs on. And I really kind of wanted to do that, but then I was like, I gotta do the Seagrave look, and this for the only raised roof in the fleet. This looks pretty freaking swat, if I do say so myself. I can't wait to finish this. This is gonna be the dumbest looking thing, but I'm gonna love it so much. just because of how rinky dink it is. Okay, so that is all that I have in game. I still have other stuff to do, so I didn't bring up my list before I start recording. Shame on me. Shame on me. All right, let's go down this list. So, hold on. There we go. So we have all the engines in the game with the exception of the retired engine, which is going to be an old Seagrave open back that Peyton's going to hook me up with. I think it's going to be a great addition to this. It's going to be like a parade rig and stuff like that. It's not going to be like actual in service. The chief vehicle, I'm going to do a Dodge Durango. I'm going to try, I have a 3D model for one. I'm going to try it, import it, and see how it looks. Because as much as I've done to that Independence, whatever it was, that Peyton released, I just can't get over that hood, and I can't find a hood to make that fits it right. So I'm going to try to import one in hopes that it is decent somewhat. I'm thinking there's going to be 3 of them, though. We're going to have Car 1, which is going to be the Fire Chief, Car 2, and Car 3, which will be, I don't know how to put it. I think Dover calls them District Chiefs, so you have your Fire Chief, which is Car 1, then you have District Chief labeled as Car 2 and 3, or maybe like Deputy Chief or something like that on the side. They're going to be identical, just different markings on that such. I have ATV 41, which is back there. Rescue or Water Rescue 41 is just going to be a trailer. It's probably just going to be the same Duggan Hills trailer. The one I'm basing it off of is like a really tall trailer, which I know we don't have. So I'm just probably going to reuse the same trailer for that. Marine 41, which is going to be the Stonebridge boat without the turret on it. It's just going to be just a plain boat. I have Marine 41, 2, and 3, which are going to be jet skis with trailer. I think I have a model for that, so I'm gonna try that and see how that works. The other ones I have are High Water 41, which is going to be just an old military transport truck. They have them, I think it's Bethany Beach that has one for when, like flooding and stuff. So I'm going to do one of those since we're going to be a beach themed department. I have Boat Support 41, Ram 3500. I have a dually, but I think I'm going to do a utility for a dually and do a gooseneck. I think I'm going to switch it up. Actually, I said I was going to do the same. I think I'm going to switch it up and do a utility or gooseneck water rescue or something. I don't know. Maybe I won't do that. That might be too difficult. I don't know, but we're going to have at least one utility. I don't know if I want to make it a regular pickup truck or do that utility bed down there. Brush 41.1 and 41.2. Brush 41.2 is going to be a like a 90s Ram, like an extended cab, and then 41.1 is going to be I think a 2016 crew cab. I asked. It's going to be a regular pickup truck bed. I asked in the Thin Line Outfitting group, the channel we have, if someone would be willing to do the back bumpers where people can stand on the brush trucks. That's really popular around here. So see if someone can do that for me. But other than that, that's everything. So it's gonna be huge. You guys are hearing it first on what my current plan is, because I don't have all of this listed in the actual spreadsheet, because my department would probably take up half of it. So, yeah, even the guys haven't heard all of this or even seen all this. I've been kind of chugging along, but I have not really shown much. So yeah, she's gonna be surprised at them too when they see this video. But that's gonna do it for me for today, guys. I will give you steady updates as things chug along. You know, I already know someone's gonna be like, when's it gonna be released? It took us 8 months to do Covington County, and that's gonna be half the size of this one. So, and almost or a little over half the amount of people working on this. So it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while, guys. So just be patient. And when it comes out, it's going to be awesome. But that's going to do it for me for today, guys. If you guys did enjoy today's video, do me a huge favor. Leave a like down below. It does help me out so very, very much. And I do appreciate it so very, very much. If you guys do want to see future Farming Simulator 17 FS901 videos, be sure to click the subscribe. If you guys want to know if I whenever do live upload a video, click that notification bell. As always, guys, thank you so very, very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.